guys, so I'm gonna show you what we got Jackson for Christmas so far. So that might sound really strange because it's August, but if you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you will know that we shop for Christmas throughout the whole year for everybody. And that includes also each month putting money aside for gift cards. And that is just because I don't like when my holidays are ruined by stress. And when, you know, we were younger, the holidays were so stressful. It's a big hit if you live on a budget, and people misunderstand having a budget for like, oh my God, I can't afford that. It's, oh my God, no, I'm not gonna buy that because I don't need it. It's not in my budget. But usually people that live by a budget have a nice savings like we do. I mean, our credit scores are like in the 800s. So many times I say our budget and people take that as a negative thing. And I don't know when having a budget became like a negative thing. If you don't live by a budget, I mean, really anyone should have a budget. I would say millionaires, but they're probably the only ones that can get away without budgeting. But I don't know. That's just my little budget rant. I never understand what people think if you say you have a budget or that's not in the budget that month, that you don't have the money. Yeah, I have the money. I'm not using it because I don't want to be a Walmart greeter. It's 70. Like, I know that sounds harsh, but we've got to save. And I'm just going into detail of why we do these things. Like, so many people don't save. There's so many people my dad's age that don't even have a 401k or retirement. It just freaks me out. And I feel so bad when we go in a store like Walmart and there's somebody, we were in our grocery store and they sometimes hire older people to be greeters just to make extra money. And this poor guy, he was like leaning on this like display. He could barely stand up. He should not have had to have been working. But that's what I'm trying to prevent, especially having a chronic illness. I don't want to have to be a greeter or something like that, a job like that. I want to be able to retire nicely. So when I say we have a budget, that is why. Okay, getting off my soapbox, getting back to what we're talking about. So we shop all throughout the year, and we have already, I think I started Jackson's pile probably right after Christmas, when Christmas stuff went on clearance. I think that's when I started his stuff. So I'm just gonna go through everything we have, and some of this stuff I'll go through it and tell you guys what. Some of it I might hold back for his birthday, which is in like 10 months, not even close. But some of this stuff I'm gonna observe how he plays with you'll see. But anyways, yeah, not all of it necessarily is going to be for Christmas. So a couple things I might hold back for his birthday. And not everything you see is all he's going to get from us. Because I also, when it comes to him, last year we bought stuff ahead of time. But we also waited till it was close to Christmas in case he got like really interested in stuff all of a sudden. So, I don't know, like right before his birthday, he became obsessed with Elmo, and I'd already started buying stuff and making stuff and planning stuff for his puppy dog party. So the reason I'm doing it this way instead of holding up the gifts and showing you what I got is because it's easier for me, because I'm in a fibro flare, to kind of point the tripod at the bed and show you guys each present without having to sit here and hold it and talk about it. So I'm in a pretty bad flare. I'm not going to be able to do it like I traditionally do. If you want to see what we got him last year at Christmas, he was 7 months old. So if you're interested in gifts for babies, a lot of that stuff is still stuff you can buy. So I will link that. I'll throw a card up, and I'll also link it in the description box below. But without further ado, I'm going to show you all the stuff I got him. So this is the first item. It is the Dory battery powered quad. It's basically like a toddler ATV. It's a V6 rechargeable battery. This is really easy for toddlers because they just press this button and it drives. So, and it's rechargeable. We're going to plug it in, I think, the day before Christmas Eve and let it charge up. This is one of the things I'm not going to wrap. It's going to be ready to go with a bow on it. Some of this stuff might be dusty because it's been in my closet for months. Okay, so this was 30 bucks at Walmart. If you look up Dory, Finding Dory quad, you could probably still find it at Walmart for 30 bucks. because I think like a couple weeks ago when I checked, they still had it. So that's his first little gift. One of his big ones, even though technically it's like not that expensive. Okay, so this is the VTech Little Smart, I want to say little, but Lil Smart, laptop. 1.5 to 4 years old. I guess a demo battery. Oh. See, it does.
Bye-bye, Smarty Paws.
All kinds of stuff. Anyways, it's basically a little laptop. So I got this during the buy one, get one. I thought it was something that he would have a lot of fun with because he likes playing with mommy's laptop. It could end up being like the toddler thing. You buy them a toy remote, they still want the real thing, but I thought he would have fun with this and something that can grow with him. I like a lot of these VTech kind of toys because they tend to grow with them. This I got on sale. I also got my godson one at the time. So we actually have 2 of these. It says 3 to 6, but I really feel like any child can do it and they can work on their colors even if y'all are doing it together. So of course when they're older, they'll be able to do it completely by themselves. But basically you have these little color things, but I think it works just on stuff that's colored too. Because see, it has this color wheel here. I don't know if this is like demo mode.
Chameleon is my name. Changing colors is my game.
So.
You found red.
See,
Get another color.
I had it on red.
That's green.
So I'm thinking this will be like this Tinkerbell thing. I got my niece one year and he can go put it up to stuff to get the colors, but also they have these little pads that help recognize the colors. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But again, something that can really grow with them. Something that, you know, you can begin showing them how to use and later on they use it themselves when they're bigger. So this is one of the items I am debating. Okay, I'm going to lift it up for just a second because of my fibro. I am debating if I'm going to save this for his 2nd birthday. I'm going to wait till right before Christmas. And I think I have 2 more of these track sets. The idea was to build him a train table or to buy a train table and set up all his sets because he has one already too. But that's the thing that made me realize I might need to hold off till his 2nd birthday and surprise him with the train table and all his sets out on them. We thought about doing it for Christmas, but I just don't think he's ready for the tracks. He likes taking the cars and walking off, and so several of my friends that kids love these VTech cars said the same thing. It wasn't until they were closer to 2 till they like really got into the tracks. I might buy him a few of these cars just for his stocking. I don't have any stocking stuffers. That's not in this video. Like I said, this is so far. But
Emergency, dial 911 to call the police.
he has several tracks. He has several cars, and he has 1 track already he got for his birthday. It's the airport, and all the cars he's gotten separately or with the set all work with the track. So like when they go over these bumps, all the cars know to say something, or like in his airport when it's sitting on the flying thing, they all know to say like, we're taking off. Again, here's another play set. This one is the Fire Command Rescue Center. So I think we've already bought him an ambulance to go with this. Like I said, he's got several of these little cars, but yeah, this is something else that might be held off, one of the ones that might be held off for his 2nd birthday. But all of these little tracks, they have tons of different kinds. They have little towns. You'll see the space station in a second. They all connect to each other. So you can make like a giant city on a train table. And since he's so obsessed with these, I thought that would be so much more fun than like trains on a train table for now. So yeah. Okay, so this is the Blast Off space station. It comes with a little rocket ship. I actually got this for him. I think I should really stop pressing those cars. I think he was literally like 5 months old when we bought this. The thing that always happens to me is I see stuff that I think is so cool for myself or for Jackson or even Justin, and I don't buy it. I'll buy it later. I'll buy it when it's age appropriate. And then they discontinue it. So knowing our space theme and his space room and all that stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it now. This was on sale when I bought it, but it wasn't a part of that Target sale. I think it was during, no, he was 7 months old. my bad. He was 7 months old, and it was during Target's Christmas sale last year. They had all VTech 40% off. So I hit it up during their like 12 days of Christmas or whatever and bought this. But he was only 7 months old. Okay, this Chompin' Count dinosaur was a part of the buy one get one. The Toys R Us I went to during that sale, they didn't have too many of the VTech things. I'm hoping they do that again because I would like to buy him a couple more tracks to like make a little city. Because so far he has the airport and the space center, the police station, and the fire command center, which I just showed you guys those. But I did find this. It is another grow with him. He will be like 18 months old, but I feel like this will grow with him for a while. So they like feed the dinosaur these chips. I'm not sure what it does. Let's see. Oh, I bought this so long ago. Put food into the dino's mouth. Learn the colors of food and counting. Shh. I'm like, shh. So that's cool. That teaches colors, counting. Yeah. Fine motor skills, healthy eating, shapes. It's one of the pool, like you can pull toys. Yeah, so I thought that was really fun. And that was my free, because I remember I was trying to find something to go with this cash register. So that was my free item. I was like, oh, this looks fun. So this cash register is one of the things I got him. It's just like a really fun, I feel like it's fun starting cash register, and it can grow with him when he gets a bigger kitchen. Right now he has his little toddler Elmo kitchen, and he can play with that, with, you know, this, and the fruit and stuff will go good in his little Elmo kitchen. And so this will be a good little cash register for a while, I feel like, because I feel like I played with this kind of stuff till like I was way over 36 months. I feel like this is definitely something that can grow with him, and we can do creative play, like if he does a pretend lemonade stand, or we do a lemonade stand, which we would probably just give our neighbors free lemonade, but just to pretend and practice play and stuff like that. But yeah, I just thought that was so fun. So this bad boy, I had been eyeing at Target, and it says it was 20, but I think when we went to check out, it was only actually like 15. So I had been eyeing it at Target, and I was like, no, I'm going to leave it like I always do. And then I'd second guess myself. Anyways, it started going down on a clearance a lot, because I think originally it was 30 and it went down to 20 and then like 15, and I was like, wait, why are they slashing the price down on this? Because Fisher Price will come out with Little People stuff and then discontinue it, and that's that. So he always liked looking at it. I'll give him toys in Target and let him play with them in the box like this, just play with it and press stuff until we're done, and then we go put it back. And this is something he really liked. So Justin looked it up online, and it said that the manufacturer was discontinuing the pirate ship. So I was like, nope, we're buying it. So I don't remember when I bought this, but he loves Little People. Like everything Little People. Little People is life. He has so much Little People stuff already. I was thinking of holding this till his birthday, but since we're probably going to hold the tracks, I am probably going to give this to him at Christmas. I'm going to give it to him at Christmas, not probably. So like I said, he loves Little People stuff. So when I did the buy one, get one, I made sure to get stuff that was like matched in price. Like the price is matched up. So if I got a Fisher Price thing, I would find something that was equal value, so I wasn't paying more. If that makes sense? I don't know. So, or less. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like I'm not. But he loves these things. I think he has a hippo and a lion. No, he doesn't have the hippo one yet. He has the lion, and maybe he does have the hippo. I don't know. He has a lion and one other one, and then I got this giraffe. It was my freebie. So he loves these big animal sets, so I went ahead and got that one. So this is the Load and Go train. This is the Little People train. It comes with a conductor and like boulders, and then a puppy, and it makes noises at different places, and it does this. It's just a really fun like vehicle Little People toy thing that he's gonna freak out, because he loves the Little People like buses and RVs and all that stuff. So I think he's gonna freak out when he sees this. But this was my freebie to my other thing I'll show you guys for Little People. And I forgot to show you guys, this is a collect and connect. It looks like there's a train station which he has a ton of little people stuff. So when he's a bit bigger, when he's like probably 2, I'll probably start buying more of these kind of station things. He has a farm and he's obsessed with it. And his RV opens up into like an interactive RV and he loves that too. So probably though when he's a little bigger, I'll start buying stuff like this, little town stuff. Okay, so hopefully that shouldn't turn my viewfinder, but this one's huge. This is the Little People Fun Park, and he actually has the carousel. Yeah, is it not the carousel? The Ferris wheel. He got it for his birthday from his godmother. It was on his wish list, and so this kind of goes with that. It's a part of like the fun park, and I got this one because I knew. Stop doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I knew he would love the like roller coaster aspect of it because he loves the Little People wheelies too, like the wheelies track sets. And so it has like a little car and you can put it up top and they can go down. And so he is going to freak out. He's going to love that. I'm so excited for Christmas just to see his face and everything. Because, you know, last year he was 7 months old and he got so excited about some stuff. But this year is going to be even more incredible. So this is like, got all kinds of little interactive stuff. Makes a lot of noise. It has his favorite thing ever, doors. The child's obsessed with doors. So as you can see, it's one of those like connected town things. So like he can put all this stuff out in his playroom and kind of like connect it, make a whole little town when he's bigger. Like this is just Little People are something that grows with you forever. I feel like I played with my Little People until I was like probably 10. But I mean, like I loved Little People and I love that he loves Little People. It's so exciting to me. So this is something that is kind of similar to his farm. It's like really great for pretend play, especially because it's just so interactive. Okay, so last Christmas, his godmother gave him a Mega Block set and he loves Mega Blocks. I pull them out probably once or twice a week. I try to rotate stuff. Sometimes I hold off a week because I just rotate his toys. Because every time I pull new stuff out of rotation, for him it feels like it's brand new all over again. So he has a set and we build stuff and I just felt like it could have a few more. So I bought this when it was on sale, like during their major sale. I feel like I bought this January. So right after the Christmas, it went on sale and I got it for $5. This is usually like $20. So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about with buying stuff way early. So if you have the room and you see something like this, like $20 and they still have this at Toys R Us and it's like $19.99 again. It's like, yeah, that Christmas he got a set. He actually got this set for Christmas in the bag and it's like, yeah, okay, he doesn't need more blocks because he just got some. But by the next Christmas, he'll be big enough to be building way more stuff and need more blocks. So it makes sense when you see deals like that to just go for it. So I went for it and here we are like 4 months till Christmas and I have this great deal. So I went ahead and grabbed those. This is another, I think this was another, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was $5. This was another $5 deal that we got at Toys R Us right after Christmas. It is, at first I was going to hold off till like his 2nd birthday because it's 3+, but I've actually seen kids play with it and I think he'll like it now. Like I think he'd like it right now if I opened it and gave it to him, but I think he'll think it's super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to him for Christmas. But again, this thing regularly is $19.99 and I got it for $5 last Christmas if they're like sale. So hit up after Christmas sales for next Christmas. I mean, you just can't beat that. This is going to be his first gift of Christmas. It's an elf pet. Again, after Christmas sale, I waited till they were like down to 75% off. And I don't remember how much that made this, but ridiculously cheap, like in the $5 range. Last year he got an elf on the shelf. It was his first gift of Christmas. The elf showed up with a book called That's Not My Elf, an Usborne book. This year his elf's going to show up with a new friend. It's going to be his elf pet. And this one does come with a book. So this is kind of like a Christmas gift, but it's going to be his first gift of Christmas, December 1st, when his elf shows up. So when his elf makes his grand appearance this year, he will be showing up with his elf pet. And they can get into mischief together. So, and it comes with a book, which we all know Jackson loves books. So that is the last thing. Okay, so like I said, this is not going to be all we have given him, all we got him. He might not get it all. Some stuff will be held back for his birthday probably, but I wanted to tell you guys that the majority of this stuff was bought on clearance, like pretty much all of it, and the rest of it was bought during Toys R Us. Toys R Us's buy one get one. So Toys R Us does maybe once, maybe twice a year if you're lucky, although I've never caught this sale. It was the first time I had. They do a buy one get one, not buy one get one 50% off, buy one get one free. So it was Fisher Price and VTech. So he loves those VTech cards, and I know eventually he'll like the tracks. Right now he has a track. He usually just takes the car away and does stuff with it. He's not that into the tracks yet, which is why I might save it for a second birthday. So I bought all the VTech stuff you saw and all the Fisher Price stuff. Some of the Fisher Price stuff I bought during that sale he already got for his birthday. So it was buy one, get one. So for every one you saw, I got one for free. So really, I think that shopping trip, I spent $90 and I saved like $105. It was like I spent fibro fog. Okay. I saved more than I spent, if that makes sense. So, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm second guessing myself. So that's what I'm saying about buying year round. So I buy year round. Jackson's at the age where he pretty much likes anything. He has things he loves, like Little People, Fisher Price stuff. He loves those VTech cars. But he's at an age where doing this is really easy. Everything else we had was on sale or clearance. So anyways, that's all the stuff we got him. And like I said, a couple of those things might be held back for his birthday. I don't know. We might buy him more if he gets into other stuff. I also have a Toys R Us card. I do not recommend getting any credit card if you cannot control yourself. If you don't have good self-control, don't do it because it adds up so fast. So our method, I feel like this is a budgeting video too, and I'm sorry. It's just, I don't want to talk about get this credit card because truthfully, you should not get a credit card if you can't walk out of the store and pay it. Like you just shouldn't. So we buy everything from Toys R Us with a credit card. I walk out the store and I pay it, or if it takes a couple days to post, I wait and I pay it. Like instantly, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So the benefit of that is every Thursday you get 10% off. I mean, you buy little stuff here and there, it's like, yeah, it's just 10%. But when you go and have that massive shopping trip like I did, where I bought like $200 and something worth of toys and I got them for like 90 something, part of the reason I saved more than I spent, and it wasn't kind of even, is because I had that 10% off. When you have big purchases like that, you save more money. The same thing when we bought him his little playhouse for his birthday. I walked in there, and if you get those Toys R Us coupons in the mail, it's like, oh yeah. Like they'll always send like 10 or 15% off, and it's like, yes, because they let you use those with your discount, like your credit card discount, the 10%. So it makes what you're buying 25% off. So we did that during a sale. Also, you can use it during a sale. We did that for like his playhouse. We hit it up during sale when it was like $40 off. And then we got a 15% off coupon in the mail. I used that. And then I went and bought it on a Thursday and got 10% more off. So it was like a steal. So those are just things I do throughout the year to save money, to be able to give my child like a Christmas that, you know, is fun and he gets a lot of toys. And oh my God, if you're one of those people that's like, oh my God, your child gets too much crap. What's too much crap? Like, it's not for you to say how people buy stuff for their kids. And I understand not everyone can shop like that for their kids. And 100%, Like, if all you can get your kid is one gift, if all you want to get is one gift, I 100% back you, support you. We'll never judge a parent that can't do that. But stop judging parents that have the capability of doing those things. You know, Jackson doesn't get toys throughout the year. He only gets them for like his birthday and Christmas. So at those times, yeah, I want to spoil him, I guess you could say. I'm not looking for one of those comments. They drive me crazy. He is not getting stuff all throughout the year. So that's just one pet peeve I have. Like, how you want to do with your kids is your business. We work our asses off to be able to provide for him, to put him in swim, to put him in gymnastics. I work 2 jobs besides YouTube. That's being one job. I work another job, working for another company doing video stuff. So I work 2 jobs. I stay at home with him all day. Justin works a full-time job. We work our freaking butts off to give our child what we want to give him, and that's our business. So, shutting you down now. I don't really care what anyone else's opinion is. So, yeah, if you want to be able to give your child that kind of Christmas, or, you know, and save money, this is a good way to do it. Shop throughout the year. And even without kids, we did this before we had kids. If I saw something that I knew a family member would love, that Justin would love, and it was on sale, guess what? You're going in the top of my closet till Christmas. And like I said, also try to put money aside every month for gift cards. Then by the time Christmas comes, you have all your gift card money. So there's just like, there you go. What I got him and a budgeting video all in once. So yeah, that's just how I do things. That's how I do a lot of things. I decided to put this video out so early because I feel like it's August and you guys have time to start doing this stuff now, to start watching sales. Just watch sales, watch the clearance rack, hide it. There's a lock on our closet because we used to keep the gun safe in there. And so I'm using the lock now. Well, I will be using it when Jackson's older. Right now I'm like, he sees his little ATV sometimes and he sits on it and then he forgets about it. But when he's older and old enough to remember and old enough to know there's Christmas stuff in there possibly, it will be locked at all times. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a what I got my toddler for Christmas right before I wrap everything, let me know in the comments below and we'll just have like a what I got him for Christmas, I'm about to wrap stuff party. You know, some stuff I probably won't wrap, like that ATV. No, if we learned anything from our first Christmas with a child, it was don't wrap the big stuff, just put it together. Put it together and put a freaking bow on it, because otherwise even babies will sit there and look at you like, I want it now, but it's in a box. We learned that. And so this year we're going to learn from our mistakes and we're going to do it that way. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.